It's been my experience that Woodfords always finds a way to meet our mission. And our mission is to support the inclusion of people with special needs in our communities. In the midst of a pandemic, that can be incredibly challenging. And for us, it became about meeting the basic needs and the needs for health and safety of our consumers, their families, and our staff members. There have certainly been many dark moments for all of us in this pandemic. And for Woodfords, I think our staff members and their commitment to consumers, to families, and to one another has shone bright.
So when we knew the severity of the pandemic and what we were faced with, we knew we had to make some really difficult decisions. And one of the most difficult decisions was to lay off temporarily 250 employees that were hard at work providing services and meeting our mission. When we made that decision, we made a commitment and a promise to those staff to bring them back as quickly as possible. And I'm so proud that we were able to do that. And during that period of time, we were also able to establish an emergency fund for our staff that originally was funded through a reduction in management team members' salary for a couple months. We knew people were hurting, and we were able to create this fund to really provide a really critical safety net for our staff and consumers.
There were so many meaningful ways in which employees helped take care of one another. We had staff who volunteered to donate their vacation and sick time to help other employees should they need it. We even had staff who had sewing skills, and they made hundreds of masks. A staff member reported to us that families were in need of toilet paper. So we emptied our buildings. We organized a day where families could drive up, and volunteers loaded the cars with toilet paper. I don't know if we envisioned ourselves handing out toilet paper this year as part of the way we were interacting with staff or consumers, but it's what they needed. We heard it from staff. We heard it from families who were so incredibly thankful for something so small.
You want to try this on?
Yes.
All right. There you go. Hi. It's nice to see you today. I was just blown away by the kindness and generosity of people during this time, and that has kept me going as a case manager to be able to go back to grassroots social work and really rely on the kindness of strangers. I think that's been amazing.
Times were tricky. My husband lost his position, and having somebody that was there to give us a hand, or I could go to and say, I need help with diapers or toilet paper or pretty much anything. I messaged Dory and was like, any chance you could give me a hand? I thought it was amazing to have Dory on my side to be able to contact and say, can you give me ideas on where to go, or help me find these items that I need. She's helped a ton.
Do you want your sweater?
Thank you. Do you need to wear it to stay warm? You can give it to me next time.
Okay.
Yeah. No worries.
Alrighty.
Stay warm. I'm still blown away. I really am still blown away that people that we don't even know and don't even want the recognition have been so generous. And that's been the bright spot in this whole COVID thing, is that when I have asked, I've reached out to my agency, and I really didn't expect anything less from Woodfords. When I ask, I have that support that I need.
When the governor declared a state of emergency, we knew that our residential group homes couldn't take a break. We have consumers that need care 24 hours a day, and our direct support professionals were there for our consumers. They were on the front lines every single day, providing that care that our consumers needed.
Jensen is one of Woodfords Family Services consumer. Because of COVID, I spent with him 30 days. Really mentally, staying in one place for 30 days, it's kind of hard. It's, missing your family, missing your friends, But I say, okay, it is what it is. I have to jump in and keep helping him. I can say, and he will tell you, I'm his favorite person. He's my favorite consumer too.
He's always there to help me and support me, and always there when I need him.
I think during a pandemic, it's hard to think about life ever being back to normal. And during this time, we were doing our best to provide consumers and families with what they needed. And true to form, our staff provided excellent care in a genuine way that allowed for consumers to maintain their progress and in some instances even exceed what we would have ever expected of them during this time. Genevieve is a child who suffered a traumatic brain injury in her native country, and in working with individuals with traumatic brain injuries, time is of the essence. And so the sooner you can provide her with intensive and effective rehabilitation, the better.
There it is. Keep going. Keep going. Nice job. Step.
You know, I'm just so proud to be her teacher, and like I'm so excited for her future, and like I just want to like continue to push her. And that's what I found what we needed is she needed that extra push, and I feel like she didn't have that before the closure.
I want to push. Nice job, Jenny. Nice work.
She inspires me to be a better person. She inspires me to like work through my challenges that I face in my personal life. She's just all around amazing.
We've always known how important community is and how important community is to our mission. And the pandemic has really tested that. And I have just been astonished and really in awe of how our community has rallied, how this pandemic, while it is terrible, has made us tougher, has made us stronger, and has really made our mission and our values shine.
I mean, it's just amazing to be a part of a team that, you know, supports one another, not just kids, but staff as well. Like, we care so much about each other, and we want to work through every problem that we face, and I think we do that, and we do a really good job at that. And I'm very proud to be a part of this Woodfords community.
I think for me to be part of a community where we can respond to the needs of those we serve like we did, it means that I can feel good about my work, that I can rest easy knowing that we have done all that we can to help one another, that we've got our priorities straight, that we know who we are as an organization, and that we will stay true to our mission no matter what the circumstances. That is incredibly meaningful for me as a person and as a professional.